Hiya loves, guess what day it is? It is the 31st of December, so it's New Year's Eve, and I am going out tonight.
No excuses.
Is it any surprise to anybody? No, but that means I've got to fully get ready. So I need to wash my hair, and I definitely need to scrub my tan off right now because look, I've literally got tiger red on. I've left the mitt that I usually scrub it off with in the bathroom now, and it's really minging, but because the shower's getting constantly used at uni, the mitt's gone all mouldy and disgusting, so now I have to throw that out and I have to scrub it off with some like cheap, horrible like gloves that just don't do anything. But to aid me in this, I have bought the Bondi Sands, what is it, self-tan eraser, because I use Bondi Sands tan. So I thought it should hopefully scrub it off. Other than that, I need to wash my hair. But I'm actually quite surprised by how nice and glossy and healthy it's looking right now, because I mean, my hair is naturally, oh god, jump scare. It's naturally this dark brown that you can see at the top. It's virtually black. It's so dark. And I like to have it a nice creamy, nearly platinum blonde. So it's usually dead. But at the minute it's quite nice and shiny, but I am going to be putting some Olaplex on it. Also, excuse the half gym I've got going on in the background. Ever since I've gone to uni, my room has turned into a chuffing storage room. Like, I came back and there was all presents in the corner of the room. There's this, like, does anyone use it? No, I use it. That's probably why it's in my room. But why? Also, this little mark here, I don't have a birthmark on my face. It is actually a burn. You know, you're trying to get ready really quick and someone's talking to you, you're just getting wound up. I had teeth whitening in, I couldn't tell my mum, please go away while I do my hair. So I'm like waving this curling wand about, and of course I burnt my cheek. So we have this little beauty going on at the minute, but yeah. I'm gonna get in the shower. Fresh up the shower, drowned in red vibes.
I'm in the ghetto.
But yes, I've washed my hair, I'm about to dry it, but I thought I would show you what I got for Christmas. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? I did not know that they did the Dyson Supersonic in black. Where I've been living, it's absolutely stunning. We love her. Bloody gorgeous she is. This is what I got for Christmas, and the main reason is because me and my mum have a constant fight over who is using the Dyson hairdryer. I bought a cheap one for myself in Leeds that I use all the time, so that's fine. But then when I come home and I want to use it, if I leave it in my bedroom, she'll come in at 6 o'clock in the morning before she goes to work, and all hell breaks loose, and I can't be arsed with it anymore. So my dad thought he'd buy this. I am going to dry my hair with this, but I just thought I'd show you this little attachment. I've got a feeling that everybody already knows this exists, and it's just me who's out of the loop. I've got quite straight hair anyway. Like, when it dries, it's just naturally really bloody straight and boring. It kind of goes a bit poofy when I dry it with a hairdryer because, like, it's really thick. But this just smooths it out. But yeah, I'm going to dry my hair. I'm also going to put some heat protectant in. Can someone tell me if this is actually a decent heat protectant? Because it smells really nice. It's got a shine mist in it, so my hair always looks really nice and shiny. But like, does it do anything? Because my hairdresser told me that unless you buy like a good heat protectant, realistically, you're not really doing anything. But does this do anything? Because I love it, it's cheap, it's affordable, and it smells bloody lovely. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna dry my hair now. Can we just talk about the fact that I frazzle my hair off, like, in summer, and now I've got patches of hair that are this long? Like, what the? I can't wear half up, half down. Like, I mean, obviously, I'd never section it this much, but, like, I can't wear half up, half down. So when my hair's down and it's up, you can't see it, but it's getting to that awkward length, like, where sometimes if I try putting it up, there'll just be a tiny bit sticking out at the bottom, and I'm like, just work with me, please. It stresses me out. I'm probably going to dry the rest of my hair off camera. Honestly, nothing compares to a Dyson hairdryer. Absolutely nothing. I'm complaining that my hair goes really puffy when I like dry it, but that's because I've been using literally a £15 Dyson dupe from TK Maxx, and then I actually use the Dyson again, and my hair is already quite smooth. I am gonna show you this little attachment. They are magnetic, so you just snap that bad boy on, and then I'm gonna put it on low heat, I think. Can you see how like my hair is just a little bit fluffy? I kind of just want to get rid of that because I am gonna actually do it in like waves, like mermaid waves, but they're already quite big and puffy, so if my hair is already fluffy when I do that, they're just gonna be like pew. You adjust the heat just to the side. I'm gonna put it down to 1. If you just put it on, look at the magic. I'm still not great at using it yet. So that's one side done. Look how sleek and nice. If I was just like going out straight away, just going shopping or whatever, I wouldn't even have to straighten my hair or anything because it's just so sleek and nice. And then this side is just all puffy and doing whatever she wants to do. This piece of hair is actually sending me over the edge. Literally, look at her. She is stunning. Obviously my bangs are a little bit rough right now and I usually would style them, but I'm gonna wave my hair, so there's no point because they're gonna be in with the rest. And I'm gonna ruin everything I've just done by drying it and smoothing it out by putting it into a bun so I can do my tan.
And I can put it in a blender.
I'm gonna go off camera and do my tan, obviously, because no one wants to see my ass cheeks on YouTube. I'm gonna do my tan off camera and I shall come back and do some skincare because my skin is begging for some care. I mean, look at these under eyes. I was actually thinking about getting that Botox thing, you know, you have like just a little, I don't even know what it is, but you just have something put underneath your eyes. I've seen a few people get like the permanent concealer, but I've heard that that's actually quite bad for you. Literally, like, I have had enough sleep and this is the colour of my under eyes. I look permanently tired and it takes a bucket load of makeup to cover it up. But yeah, I don't know. Should I get it? Has anyone got it? Please let me know if you have, because I am petrified of needles as well, so that'd be really fun. The syringe is doing my head in. But yes, I'm gonna go off camera and do my tan because I am pale. All that bloody to do with my hair, and then she's gone wavy again because I
Put it in a blender.
But it's fine because I'm also putting one of these on while I do my skincare. I have literally ran out of all my tan products. I use the Bondi Sands Liquid Gold, but I also use the Tan-Luxe Tan Water and the Tan-Luxe Super Glow. But as you can see, we're running a little bit low. This has literally got like nothing in. I have to tip it upside down to get anything out of it. But yeah, I love Tan-Luxe. Mum got actually the tanning water, but she's allergic to like perfumes and stuff, and it does smell heavily perfumed, I think. So yeah, she gave it to me because she can't really use it. And she also got this in the glossy box and she was like, I literally have no idea what to do. So it's hyaluronic acid with self-tanning, like gradual tan in it. But I always like to put this on first because if I don't put it on with my beauty blender and I just literally like put it on my fingers, my hands are orange, like really orange. At the minute, I literally have to sit for a good like 5 minutes like this, waiting to get anything out of it because I keep forgetting to get it. This is so fun. I'm starting to think I'm not going to get anything out of it, but I did get a few drops, so I'm going to put that just in the middle of my face and kind of blend it out. I have already got tan on my face, like I've got 2 layers of tan, so I suppose it's not that much of a big deal, but I did kind of want the hyaluronic acid as like moisturising because I am going to put like a little bit of concealer on while I go up to Leeds, because I don't think I told you, did I? I have a house viewing today, so I need to set off to Leeds very soon and I'm very behind schedule. But yeah, while I go up there, I'm literally just going to put a bit of concealer and stuff on and then take it off when I get back and do my proper makeup later, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, when this actually has stuff in it, it's bloody incredible, but right now she needs throwing out and I need more. So since that's run out, I'm just gonna go for some normal hyaluronic acid. So this is from The Ordinary. I am gonna put this on with my beauty blender. I don't usually do this, I usually just do it with my fingers, but I'm gonna do it with my beauty blender because if not, I'm gonna end up with orange hands, and that's not what you need when you're going out. So yeah, blend that in. I do love The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid, but I find sometimes if I wear it underneath makeup, my face can go kind of dry, or like if I use a brush to apply my foundation on my base, it kind of like flakes up and just creates little patches. So I have just been trying to use this at night, but I keep forgetting to put it on, so. But it is an incredible hyaluronic acid. My skin really needs it. I got my hyaluronic acid on. I'm on about not wanting to touch my face with my hands, and then there's literally no other way of me doing this. This is the Bondi Sands I Spy Brightening Eye Cream. It's got vitamin C and green coffee beans in it. It's like iridescent, so when you put it under your eye, is that the right word? I have no idea. But yeah, I dab it under my eye. I'm doing it with my left hand, so this is really difficult because I'm right-handed. But as you can see in the light, like, obviously my under eyes are very, very dark. Had to get a normal comparison, but literally look how much that just like covers it up. Obviously you can kind of see it when I move my face, but underneath makeup it just helps to brighten your under eyes. But the difference is incredible. I bloody love this eye cream, and I found that like while I've been using it, my under eyes are actually like lighter on their own, like without it on. I don't know if that's the caffeine in them like working. I don't even know if it's supposed to have like a longer lasting effect, but literally just look at that. I just look so much more awake, and I have been putting it on at the top of my eyes as well. There's a little bit of it both. That's all for skincare. Oh, let me show you actually. My mum bought me this. I had never seen these, and now they're on my TikTok constantly since I've got one. But It's a proper makeup organiser with a brush compartment at the top with all my freshly washed makeup brushes. We love that. But yeah, you can change like where you put all the compartments, which I have done. This is just like my everyday makeup and stuff. I had a smaller makeup bag that used to like shove everything into, but obviously you're rifling through when you do that and it just takes a million years to get ready. But now everything's in its place and I bloody love it. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to put a bit of concealer on. Just put a little bit all over. I think I'm going to do the rest off camera once I've all blended this in, because the main show tonight is my New Year's makeup. So that is the basic makeup done. I just look a bit more fresh than I did before to go to a house viewing. Look a bit more put together. This is really winding me up. It's doing my head in. At night time it looks like it's fine, it looks like it's going away, it's great. Then here we are, it comes back, it looks like a rash and I've had enough of it. I'm gonna get dressed and then do my hair. Do I do my hair now? I might do it now, and then when it comes like later, if it needs doing again, I can go over it and then it's more likely to stay in, maybe. Twice the heat damage. I stop joking about that because that patch at the back of my head is not the one, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do my hair now because I can't go out like this. I say I've got dressed, I've literally put a collusion top on and some Shein gym leggings. I can't be arsed, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've gone back to like 2016, is it? Where everyone used to tie the tops like this. Cute. But yeah, I've got this collusion top on that says fruity on the back because Ellie thinks she's hilarious. So I've sectioned my hair because I'm about to wave it with my Mark Hill. I can't fully remember what this is called. Is it the... It's the wand handle anyway, but like with the interchangeable tops. So I currently have the mermaid waver because my hair's too short for the deep one. Like the deep one looks really nice on long hair. But yeah, I've got the smaller one, the mermaid one. I'll show you the underside and how I do that. So I just section, like I think that's probably too small for it. But yeah, just literally, I mean everyone's seen one of these before, but I feel like everyone always does it on long hair, so on kind of medium length hair, it's a little bit tricky. I've not been counting how many seconds I've been holding this on for, and I'm quite petrified, but yeah. I just move it down, and I always get scared at first, it kind of just looks only slightly wavy, but as long as there's some texture in there, especially for the bottom as well, like nobody really cares about the bottom, just as long as it's got something for the top to sit on. Look how shiny my hair is, by the way. I bloody love all the flex. Look how gorgeous. She's so cute. I'm gonna do the rest of my hair and I'll show you afterwards because this video is really becoming very long. 3, 2, 1. And that's the hair all done. This little patch here is doing my head in, right? When I like first got my hair done, it's so difficult to dye because literally it is so dark. But like this patch, we got rid of it for a while and now every time I turn my hair, it comes back. She's stressing me out, but to be fair, you can only really see it when it's in like really bright lights, so I'll be fine. But yes, this is my hair for later. I love how big and crazy it is. There are some really messy bits, but I'm gonna go over it later, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Leeds now because I'm horrendously late and I can't miss this viewing. So I'll show you some videos of the place and I'll tell you whether or not we like it.
Why is that one so dirty?
You've got some smooth moves. ABC, do the alphabet dance with me. So glad for that.
Oh, like I've got a beard of rain right now. But story time, we didn't even get to see the chuffing flat because no one turned up. I did think it was a bit fishy that they booked it on New Year's Eve. Yeah, no one turned up, but at least I got to see Morgan and Poppy today. Yeah, we didn't even get to see the chuffing flat, so we just went to B&M, messed about for a bit. But now I am very late. I probably should not be recording right now. It takes me 45 minutes to get home and it's 6:30 and I want to be setting off at 9 to get there for 9:30. It's a live, laugh, love moment. I suppose if I'm a bit late, it's not too bad because obviously I'll still see some of the set. Basically, I'm going to see my friends play tonight. They're going to play a set and it's like a New Year's Eve party thing, but they start at 10. And I am notorious for being late, but this is why I did my hair earlier because I only need to top it up a bit and then do my makeup. But yes, I'm going to drive home now before I am horrendously late. I will see you later. I am on a serious time crunch, but that does not mean I do not have time for a drink. Drink in question is this absolute beauty Smirnoff raspberry vodka. Incredible. And I shall be having it in my new glass. Look how beautiful that is. £5 from Urban Outfitters. What a bloody steal. Is that? I don't know how to eyeball the shot. I'll just... That looks like a lot. Oh well, it's New Year's Eve, we're getting crunk. I'm really erratic right now. I think I'm gonna get dressed first because I've just taken my makeup off and washed my face, but as you can see, I kind of like cry out of my eyes when I really like first take my makeup off and it makes all my makeup come off. And if I always do my base first anyway, so I can do my eyebrows on top. Controversial, I know. Yeah, it's just gonna make all my makeup run. I'm literally crying, so I'm gonna let my face settle a bit. I think I'm gonna get dressed. have a drink, get myself dressed first, and then my face should have settled, do my base. I'm so thankful I did my hair earlier. I only need to like top up the top bits a little bit. I've not even tried this drink yet. Let's see if it's strong. That is bloody gorgeous, and I don't even like vodka. Yeah, I'm gonna get my outfit on now. I'll show you what I've got. I think this is gonna be the outfit, because quite frankly, whenever I don't know what to wear, this is my go-to, and it's the only really like sparkly thing I have. I was gonna look again in these today, but I forgot my trip in flat keys, so I couldn't get into my room, so I couldn't even look if I had anything else. It is flared trousers as well, so I will actually stay quite warm. It's just an issue of what shoes to wear, because I don't really want to wear massive heels tonight, because I'm going to be out for a very long time. I might just put my vibs on. I'll make a story on my makeup now. And on to the makeup. I'm not as tanned as I want it to be, so I don't actually know if this is going to be too dark, but at this point, I do not care. It will be dark, I hope, wherever we're going. I'm going to prime my face with the Benefit Professional Hydrating Primer. I got this in my advent calendar this year. My mum got me a Benefit advent calendar, and it was so cute. I loved it, but it was only 12 days. And she thought it was the full 24, and she was so disappointed when it came, but I absolutely loved it. I love this primer, and because I don't want to put any like extra moisturisers or hyaluronic acid on right now, it gives my face that bit of hydration that it needs, but also like allows the makeup to stick to it. So we love it, and we're going back in with the trusty Bondi Sands Ice Spray, because God knows my eyes need it. I got dressed a lot quicker than I thought I would, and my eyes are still feeling like they're in crying territory. And obviously, as my face makeup, like I've already mentioned, I'm using the L'Oreal Age Perfect BB cover in 4 medium vanilla, and I am gonna put that all over my face. See, the nice thing is this is also quite hydrating, so I don't need as many like skincare products before I put my makeup on when I wear this. And also, it's not too full coverage, so I can put it like around my eyebrows, because usually I would do my eyebrows before. I do them quite like bushy at the minute, and I can't really do that like before my makeup, because then I'd have to like mess about putting foundation all the way around. They just look a bit strange, so I've started doing my foundation before. I feel like I've reverted in time. Remember, if you'd have done that in 2016, you would have got banished by Jeffree Star and all his disciples. That was a joke. Love you, Jeffree Star, really. Done a base layer of the foundation. Probably need to blend a little bit more into my neck. I'm going in with a Fit Me in shade 10, and I'm just gonna do it just kind of in the centre of my face, a little bit of my chin, down my nose, and a little bit on my forehead, just to get a bit of extra coverage, because obviously it's a BB cream. I could just use a foundation and probably get like the same effect, but I like that kind of skin like finish, but then the centre of my face kind of have it a bit more full coverage. I just feel like it looks more flattering on my face, because like I do have quite good skin. If I put a lot of makeup on it, it just looks papery and horrible, and it just looks more textured than it needs to be. So might as well just add a little bit of colour and a little bit of coverage. I'm really trying to rush. I'm having great difficulty with everything I'm doing. I feel like I'd be much quicker if I literally just went at a normal speed. Like, I've been so impatient to open this new concealer. I've literally just ripped the bloody box, and it's made it 20 times harder. Yeah, it's New Year, so I thought I'd open my new concealer, because this one, I'm going to use the Revolution XX in shade CX2. This is my concealer I use when I don't have any tan on. Bit of highlight just underneath my eyes. I will use more of this later, because as we know, my under eyes make me look like I've been dead for 10 years. Get a little bit more coverage just before I do my eyebrows, because literally, look, you can still see how dark they are. I also find if I don't like go over the top of my eyelid there and then I do my eyebrows, I get it all in my eyebrows and I ruin everything I've just spent like 10 minutes doing eyebrows on for. Which, speaking of, I'm gonna go in with the Revolution XX X Fine Brow in, I think this is a shade medium brown. And I just like to first just kind of brush my brows up a bit, because I'm gonna like do a faux soap brow look, because I don't have enough eyebrows currently. I used to have such thick eyebrows when I was a kid, and now I have none because I've overplucked them. So just do a quick like clean line underneath, and then kind of fill in towards the end, just really roughly like this. And then we just kind of blend it in with the end of this brush. Once I've done that, I'm gonna squash this little thing. I'll show you on the back of this very dirty palette, but like, I kind of just press the end. You have to be very careful, because I've broken my pencil doing this. If you can see that, it just kind of makes it a bit flat and short at the end. I can make little hair-like strokes just at the front of my brows like this. As you can see, just little strokes at the front of my brow. And then I just continue them throughout. You can be quite messy with these, because literally, see that in there? It's a bit long. Just a quick little scratch. She's gone. I should probably be a bit more like precise with my brows right now, considering it's New Year's Eve and I want to look really nice. But the whole point of my brows at the minute is to kind of look a bit wild and unkept. On the top, I'm just going to go over with the Gimme Brow. I think this is in shade 3, so it's a bit light for my eyebrows. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter and just gel my actual hairs up to kind of be in the same direction as the ones that I've drawn on. So that's my brows, and I'm just going to conceal underneath. So I'm going to take a bit of lighter Revolution XX concealer, and I'm going to use this little brush from NYX. I'm not quite sure which one it was. I got it from Debenhams like bloody years ago. And then I just take it underneath and just clean up my brows. Yeah, and then obviously I've not really like fully blended underneath my brows there, so I just blend that in ever so slightly. I kind of squash my beauty blender so I can get a bit more accurate and do the same, blend in this little middle bit there. Just makes it look a bit more seamless. I'm gonna go back in with the lighter concealer. I just place it onto my eyes in the same place, and I'm gonna just tap this in a bit lighter than I did last time, because I literally just want this to highlight exactly where I've put it, to kind of like elongate my eyes. I blended that out. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte. I can't even see because I use it that much that the bloody writing has rubbed off. I'm going to take this on this brush that I got from H&M. It's actually a foundation brush, but I've literally used this on my entire face since I was about 15, and I will continue to do so until I can be asked to buy another brush. But yeah, underneath my eyes, I just pat quite a lot, and I pull some pretty crazy faces so I don't get any creases or anything underneath my eyes. And you can say it just sets without a crease at all. Well, I set my powder. How has everyone's year been? Please let me know. I feel like I have got a lot achieved this year myself. I didn't fully set goals last year. I kind of just winged it a little bit and was like, oh, I just want to be productive all the time, which I'm trying not to do this year. I bought myself a journal. I'm making like full plans for myself. But yeah, my whole plan tomorrow is to kind of make a plan to get out all of the remaining uni work I've got to do for like first semester, and then just make a goals plan, because I didn't do that last year, and I feel like when I look back I have accomplished a lot, but not like as much as I probably could do if I actually made a goals plan. I have put a lot of powder on my face. But what is everyone's New Year's resolutions? I don't really like saying like New Year's resolutions, because obviously it's something that everyone sets and forgets about. And I saw quite a lot of people talking about like how they're setting a word of either the year, every month, every quarter, to just try and keep them on track. So it's like, instead of setting one resolution that you can break, like a habit, they're setting this word as like a rule for themselves. So everything they do, they can kind of live by that, and I think that's quite nice. I think I'm going to decide mine tomorrow. I have an idea of what it might be, but I think I'm going to do a video on planning my goals and stuff. Oh my god, I'm using the wrong bronzer. I'm talking away to you and I'm literally using the wrong bronzer. I was using my NYX, is it 3 Steps to Skull in Fair? That palette is absolutely grim, but in my advent calendar I actually got the Hoola, like the normal Hoola Mini. So I'm just going to use her to kind of warm up my face, because the one I was using was quite cool. Whilst it looks a bit more natural because I've kind of got like cool tone skin, I don't have cool tone skin when I've got tan. It is also kind of like cool itself, but it's that nice mix between like cool and just warm enough. Brings your face to life a little bit. I bloody love Hoola, and it just blends so nice. I always put quite a lot on my forehead because I have a massive FOD. I hate rushing to do my bronzer. I've got a mirror to the left of me here, and when I'm looking that up, when I've got my ring light on, I can't tell what I look like, and that's usually my gauge of what I look like from afar. And then just do a little bit of contour on my nose. Oh, I'm using my Huda Beauty, I think it's a bronzer brush. I'm not sure, the name is rubbed off, and I got it quite a while ago as a present. But yeah, I kind of squashed the bristles in and just run it down my nose a little bit like that. Kind of messily, to be honest, because I am going to go back in with some powder down the side just to make it a bit more exact, like my face needs any more powder. That's my bronzer. I think for blush, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Dandelion, also from my advent calendar. I'm just loving all the new Benefit makeup. Like, I've tried most of these before, to be fair. There's only like 1 or 2 that I've not tried. Like the primer and the brow setter. They're so like simple, but sometimes that's all you want. For highlight, I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. I think it's the angled highlighter brush, and my Moonchild Anastasia palette. Do you remember when everyone was obsessed with this? I'm going to use the shade Pink Heart because it's just kind of nice and warm. Like, I love this palette to bits. You really have to find a time and a place to use like the green one or the blue one. The pink just adds like a little bit of like extra blush. You can't really see because this light is so bright. Just put that on my cheekbones, underneath my eyebrows, tip of my nose, my lips, and then I go in with my ring finger into a bit of Pink Heart and a bit of Blue Eye. I'm just going to dab that in the inner corner of my eye just to brighten her up a bit. But yes, that is it for highlighter, but I'm going to go back in with my powder. With the flat end of my beauty blender, I'm just going to like kind of softly rub it in and then carve out my cheekbones to kind of bake. Half bake obviously because it's pressed powder, but it still has that effect when you use it. So I just kind of carve out my cheekbones with that. They're a little bit uneven. I'll blend them out in a second anyway, they'll do. And then I just take a little bit down the side of my nose just to kind of get my nose contour a bit straighter and a bit more accurate. And also a bit more coverage because whenever I've got highlighter and bronzer on my nose it kind of tends to rub off the BB cream and the concealer. And now's the scary part. We're going to do the eyes. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. I really meant to do a lash lift on myself and I completely forgot. We're just going to curl them for now. So I've gone off using false eyelashes. I just think they look a bit too full on and I'd rather just use my own eyelashes. And it means that as well, I have nice, like, I don't really have any sparse areas. I've got a few in this ever since I've started using this again, so I really need to do another lash lift so I can preserve my lashes. I was going to do an exact copy of this makeup by, I think it's Cheryl Loves Makeup, I think that's what she's called. But yeah, I was going to do an exact copy of that, but I think I've decided that I actually like this one a lot more. But I'm going to kind of do a variation of the two. I like the gem placement on the second one, but I like that eyeliner look on the first one. The Benefit Real Lash eyeliner. Yeah, I've just done a line up there, kind of following the shape of my eye. As you can see, the shape of my eyes, the top is kind of about there. So I'm going to try and join this. I've kind of joined it to that top bit there, just to elongate my eyes a little bit. I'm just going to fill it in. Oh, ignore the bottle of pink stuff yesterday, I was cleaning my room. So this little bit I'm doing there, I kind of like to take it so from where the crease of my eye is. So I'm going to... Oh, this is so hard when you're right-handed. That does not match the other side, but oh well, it's a live moment. Does anyone else when they do their eyeliner hold their breath? Because literally right now I'm like, I love her. Now I just need to join this little bit. And to do that, I do this differently every time. But for this side, I like to just draw a little line like that. But yeah, just do that little line there, and then join that wee baby up to the top. And yeah, that's the eyeliner. It's just missing something. Like, this is a nice eyeliner look, but it needs these bad boys. So she does 3 just there, then 6 just like at the top. I'm gonna pour myself a bit of liquid courage before I attempt to do this other eye because I'm petrified. That's not a lot, bugger it. The scariest part is not actually doing the gems, it's the eyeliner. But like, I've never done the gems wrong, but there's always a first time for everything. Liquid courage it is.
2 shots of vodka.
So the way I used to do it is, I had this little eyeliner brush that was silicone, and on the end it was quite pointy. However, I used it a little bit too much, and I cleaned it a little bit too harsh, and now there is no end to it. But this is all I have that I'm willing to get sticky. Just gonna dip my brush in a little bit of that. Done right there. Right there. Oh god, that's a lot of glue. Right there. So I get the gem, and we just stick her right on. Ah, terrifying. Oh, they're cute. I love them. We'll replicate on the other side while I still remember how to do it. So that's the inner corner. And I could stop there, but I'm nothing if not extra. I think I'm gonna do 4 along and then 2 on top. Just pressing them down. Do they match? Yeah, close enough. I love them. I bloody love them. I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof because I just love the way it fans my lashes out. A little hack for you. Tilt your mirror backwards and look kind of down like this. It prevents you from getting as much mascara on your eyelid. I forget every time though to not look up until the mascara is dried. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of this. Usually I would do like 2 or 3 layers of this just to kind of darken it up. But I'm running out, so I'm going to go in with the Real Magnet and then just go over the ends. Because if I go from like root to tip, it kind of ruins like the shape that the Better Than Sex mascara gave. So just going through like middle to ends, it just darkens them up a bit and just gives them a bit more volume, which I bloody love. Oh, I just love them. Look how gorgeous those lashes look. But for my bottom lashes, I'm going to go back in with a waterproof because then it tends to smudge a little bit less. I mean, I've got eyeliner on, so it's definitely going to smudge. But that is nearly the makeup done. I'm just going to brush off the bake from earlier as well. I am going to go and get something to eat because I have some food waiting for me downstairs, and then I'll do my lips in a bit. I've eaten as much beige food as I can possibly consume. My new little trick is I have this eyeliner from XX Revolution in the shade God knows because I've had it that long. It's a brown one. I rarely use this eyeliner for my eyes anymore because it's very thick. I don't really like thick eyeliner. So I just line my lips with this bad boy. Yeah, I just do a thick line around. It looks a bit mental in a minute, but smush it together and it blends out. I'm then going to go over the top with the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in the shade Girlfriend. This is a little mini that I got in a Christmas set about 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm just going to go over the top. That is the lips, I think. That is the full look. I was going to go over my hair because like these little bits here that are just sticking out, but I think the more I go over them, the more they're just going to break off and I'm just going to end up having them shorter and shorter. So we're going to leave them because I can't be bothered and my hair still looks quite pretty. But for a final little touch, I'm going to put on my little necklace. My nan bought me this last year. How cute is that necklace? And I have the matching earrings to go with. How bloody cute are they? I love them. Honestly, I bloody love long nails, but why is it such like an incredible task to do anything with them? But this necklace is really annoying because it only has one little like hole clasp to put it in. So I should get someone else to do it for you. Oh my god, I just did it first time. There is quite literally a first time for everything. But oh, she's so cute. But yes, this is my final look. So I'm going with this fit. I think I'm going to wear my gold Vivienne Westwood because I can't be asked with heels tonight and I think my feet will die. But for a jacket, I'll just show that. For a jacket, I'm going to wear this leather one that literally was my dad's. So I've stolen it. But a nice little oversized jacket to keep me warm and still look quite stylish. I hope you've enjoyed this very, very long video. I hope you have a very nice new year and please tell me all about it in the comments. Tell me how it went, tell me if anything crazy happened. I would love to know. But yeah, happy new year. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.